Thanks for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins. I'm your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona, giving you my picks, and hopefully with our picks and your picks, it'll be a profitable weekend for us. We're just going to hit on there's quite a bit of college football on Friday night, and then also the Thursday night games. So college football week 14, and then NFL week 13. We'll hit the Thursday night NFL game first to kind of give you what we're playing, what we're thinking. And then we'll get into Friday college games. We've got quite a few plays there as well. Patriots versus the Bills Thursday night. The line's down to 3.5 the way it looked on DraftKings. We did snag it at 4.5 a couple days ago. And that line could get down to 3. The Bills have just not been covering quite a bit lately, so it's probably more of a fade against the Bills. But the game at home for the Patriots, so we do like the 4.5 there. I think it's going to probably be a field goal game either way, or one possession. So pretty good chance there at 4.5 for us, we believe. Then we got a few prop plays that we're also going to take. The total looked like it was going to be right at the number. So, and I really didn't like the first half for the Patriots. As Bills are normally a great first half team. So if you were going to lean Bills at all, if you think they're going to win the game, I would probably take them first quarter, first half rather than for the game to cover the 3.5. You're going to get that a lot cheaper money for first quarter and first half as they tend to score early and often. So prop wise, Josh Allen over rushing yards, we grabbed at 44.5. I know the line went the other way. It's down to like 42.5, 43. So definitely grab it there. I think they're going to try to take away a lot of the passing game. So the running game's been on Josh lately, and he's running for a bunch of yards since his elbow injury. I'm surprised the number's still in the 40s, to be really honest. I'm not surprised it went down. So make sure you hop on top of that one. Our number one play for Thursday is going to be Ramondre Stevenson. We did get it at over 31.5 receiving yards. I know it's been at 34 or 35 today. That's going to be a 10-unit play for us, but we love Stevenson. We do like the Patriots over on the team total as well of 19.5. So that's Patriots, like it's over they're just there, the team total of 19.5. I think they can come up with 20 points in this game. And then we do like a few other receiving props and receptions. So Jacoby Myers, this one just became available today, over 50.5 receiving yards. He seems to hit this, probably 75% of the weeks. So we definitely lined up on that one with him for a 5-unit play. Hunter Henry, we also like over 24.5 receiving yards. And then we also like his over 2.5 receptions as well for Hunter Henry on that one. And then we like the Ramondre Stevenson over 4.5 receptions as he's been crushing this. I mean, the Stevenson receiving prop kind of, to me, opened. I thought it was going to open closer to 40. He's been like 6 out of the last 7 weeks. He's went way above this number. So definitely something to keep in mind on that one. So that's going to cover our Thursday night plays, what we like so far. We do have a little bit that we've already played for Sunday as well in the NFL, but we'll get to the Friday night picks or Friday picks for college football. So we've got Buffalo and Akron. To be really honest with you, Buffalo should blow them out pretty early and often. So in the Buffalo game, we've got a bunch. We're lined up on the Buffalo side, so -6 in the first quarter. That was actually playing plus 110, -6.5 first half, -11 is where we got the total at. I know it's like 11.5, so what I'm seeing pretty regularly right now. Then we also like the over in that game as well. We like the first quarter over of 13, first half over of 29.5, and over 55.5 totals where we got that on the Buffalo game. So just to give you a reminder, it's Buffalo first quarter -6, Buffalo -6.5 first half, and 11 for the game. And then it was over 13, 29, and 55.5 for the totals on that one. So we think the Buffalo is going to do pretty well in that game there. The next game is going to be North Texas UTSA. Looks like, so the Buffalo game's at 11 o'clock in the morning on Friday, 5:30 kickoff our time here. For North Texas UTSA. This should be a barn burner score fest. I don't know if UTSA is going to cover, but I think both teams are going to score extremely, I wouldn't say easily, but they should be able to score quite a bit. So we're going to take UTSA over 14 total in the first quarter for 5-unit play, over 32 first half for 8-unit play, and over 67 for a 5-unit play. This line looks like it's went up to 69, so it's kind of moving that direction. So I'm going to recommend hopping on, getting quick rather than waiting, because it could be over 70 by the time we hit Friday, for sure on that one. So UTSA, over first quarter, over first half, and over total. And then the last game of Friday, I think is probably going to be the best game of Friday. USC and Utah always plays close, seem to play close games over the last few years. I'm not exactly sure on who's going to win the game for the most part, but we do like the overs, and we like them quite a bit. So we've got USC total over first quarter 14 for a 5-unit play, over 31.5. First half for a 10-unit play, over 67 for the game. It looks like that one's also went up to 68. So if you like the overs in that game, I recommend getting in early once again on that. Also, some player props that came up. Just to kind of, one that we really love is the Caleb Williams over 33.5 rushing yards in that USC-Utah game. He has smashed this number like 4 out of the last 5 weeks. Not only that, he ran for almost 60 yards the last time that they played the Utes. That one's going to be a 20-unit play for us. So far, that's the biggest one of the weekend for us. But we love that Caleb Williams rushing prop. We also like in that same game, we like the Utah over 32.5 team total. I can see this game really easily 38, 35, 35, 33, just something, somewhere right around that point, pretty easy. It could be 41, 38. But we definitely think that Utah's hitting their over 32.5. The USC one was just a little rich, I thought, at 35.5, but the Utah one seemed a little bit more feasible. So just to give you a recap of the Friday, Buffalo, we like all the way around first quarter, first half, and game. And then we also like the totals going over first quarter, first half, and game. UTSA, we're taking the totals first quarter, first half, game. USC, we're taking the totals over first quarter, first half, game. And then we're also going back to Caleb Williams over 33.5 rushing yards, our biggest play of the night for Friday. And then Utah over team total of 32.5. We'll be back, obviously, on get another episode for the rest of college football week 14, and then diving into the rest of NFL week 13 for you on the next couple episodes. So I did want to thank you for joining me on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. As always, if you could rate, review, or subscribe to whatever platform you're listening to us on, whether it be our YouTube channel, or you can get the Google Doc sheet in the comment section, or you can listen to us on any of the great podcasts we're out there, like on Apple, Spotify, Google, or any of the other ones out there. Greatly appreciate it, and we'll be talking to you in the next couple days.